Yeah, does it look cool or... Doesn't feel cool, but if it looks cool, that's what matters.
It's been more than a year since the Marvel comic universe gave us one of the most ambitious crossovers in superhero movie history. For such a great undertaking, it would be interesting to discover some of the offset secrets and inner workings that made this movie possible. As we Avenger fans assemble, here are 10 Avengers End Game behind the scenes that you need to know.
Just a reminder about our new giveaway. We're giving away the new iPad Pro or the new iMac Pro. The choice is yours. All you have to do is watch the full video, leave a like, comment the keyword hidden in the video, and make sure you're subscribed. It's that simple.
Number 10. Limited script access and fake scripts. Making sure that there are absolutely zero leaks and zero spoilers while filming an extremely anticipated movie, especially with a huge staff and crew, is no easy feat, but not impossible either, as there are a lot of creative ways producers can ensure secrecy and confidentiality, one of which is limiting script access. For Endgame, producers made sure that actors only get certain pages of the script when they appear or when they're relevant. Not only that, producers took the extra mile with both Endgame and Infinity War by creating fake scripts they tagged as Code Blue. No one was given access to the full script except for the main film runners and Iron Man actor Robert Downey Jr.
I am Iron Man.
Being a forefront of this cinematic universe and Iron Man's last hurrah, not only in this movie but to the whole franchise, it was only right for Downey to get the full story. Number 9. Planning started 2 years before the release of the movie. Ambitious is a good word to describe the Avengers franchise. It is, after all, the culmination of the Marvel Universe, which is why packing all that storyline and details in a single movie required a lot of thorough planning, decisive judgments, and of course, time. In 2015, during the production of Captain America: Civil War, screenwriters Christopher Marcus and Stephen McFeely were already in the process of writing Infinity War and Endgame. After 2 years, the cast and crew were all ready and set to finally film the movie.
Nobody pull a hamstring.
Yeah,
Warm your butt cheeks up. Warm up your butt cheeks.
The producers of the film, however, had to deal with the script schedule of some of the stars who had other projects that overlapped with the Endgame filming. Paul Rudd, the actor who plays Ant-Man, had to transfer in between sets to work on Ant-Man and the Wasp. Brie Larson was also busy filming Captain Marvel around the same time. Needless to say, the demanding schedule of some of the stars could have very well canceled any plans of an earlier release. But despite the challenges of busy schedules, extensive preparations, and the relentless pressure from the fan base, all movies were still released within an acceptable time frame. Number 8. I Love You 3000. The I Love You 3000 line became so iconic after Endgame's premiere that a lot of people were trending it. The line became so famous in social media platforms that people who haven't even seen the movie started using it too so they wouldn't feel left out. It even inspired a song.
'Cause you're my Iron Man, and I love you 3000.
Well, to all the Endgame fans out there, we think it's worth noting that the famous line was actually inspired from Robert Downey Jr.'s own daughter, Avery. Robert convinced the directors to use the line, which was then added to the script nearly at the end of the filming process. Although I Love You 3000 was only mentioned twice in the entire movie, it held so much meaning and emotion that hearing Tony utter those same words in his last recorded message was truly heartbreaking.
I love you 3000.
That would definitely go down as one of the most pulling on the heartstring moments of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Number 7. All hail visual effects. Did you know that the time travel suits that everyone wore for their mission were all effects? Yes, for the entirety of Endgame's filming, there was no physical suit that was made. Special effects can make or break a sci-fi film, and for a big movie like Endgame, you'd need a massive visual effects team, a total of 1,400 artists to be exact. The epic battle sequence at the end was so heavily laden with high-caliber effects and CGI that it took 4 months to complete the whole scene. Granted, it would have taken much longer if they had less people, aside from creating stunning action scenes. VFX technology was also used to manipulate Tony Stark's body size to make him look skinny when he was lost in space, similar to what was done with Chris Evans in the first Captain America movie. Thanks to this technology, we're able to create movies beyond our imagination.
Waiting to shoot some Hulk scenes in my legendary man-canceling suit.
Number 6. RDJ's Clever Snack Time. Have you ever noticed that Tony is usually eating or sharing snacks while they were all brainstorming? As it turns out, eating in those scenes was not part of the script. Shooting days can be grueling. Actors are on set for hours upon hours, usually in confined spaces with a bunch of filming crews and workers. Understandably, it can be very exhausting. Adding to that, the tight schedule oftentimes prevents actors from leisurely taking a break or eating a meal, and so, to adjust, one has to get creative. Downey was known for on-the-job snacking. The veteran actor would occasionally hide snacks on set without the crew noticing and shamelessly eat and share it with his co-stars while the cameras were rolling. Though unplanned, the directors decided to add the scene to the final cut of the movie.
We're actually not done shooting. We are shooting one more scene.
We could agree that was a correct move. Those small details added a sense of normalcy to the character and the story. Hey, superheroes can get hungry too, you know? Number 5. Time travel was originally considered the stupidest idea for the movie. Following what happened in Infinity War, one of the major dilemmas of the creative team was how they would reasonably reverse what Thanos did and bring back half the population. As we've seen in the movies, this was done through time travel, but during the planning, the idea seemed too ludicrous and stupid. Screenwriter Christopher Marcus felt that building a time machine without preamble would seem to be out of the blue and randomly convenient. Finally, after several more brainstorming, consulting, and rechecking, the crew realized that they could actually introduce the idea of time travel through the Ant-Man franchise. The series already employed concepts of quantum realm jumps. Once they got that breakthrough, the next dilemma was providing a sound explanation as to how it would really connect and work out. And of course, the best solution was to consult an actual quantum physicist. Thus, Bruce's whole spiel about time travel in the movies was actually legit.
I have no idea when we're talking about time travel here. Either it's all a joke or none of it is.
Number 4. A young Stan Lee with his wife appear for his last cameo. Stan Lee's cameo appearance in the franchise have long been a trademark in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It's always fun to see him pop up unexpectedly, and even more so when he has his own short dialogues. Endgame became even more significant to the crossover franchise as it was going to be Lee's last cameo before he passed away in November of 2018. In the scene where Stark and Rogers travel back to the 70s in order to retrieve the Space Stone, a young Lee makes his humorous appearance driving a car with his wife Joan and shouting, "Make love, not war," as they pass an army base. Make love, not war! Lee was made younger thanks to visual effects, and his wife was digitally recreated. We could all agree this was the perfect send-off for the legend. He is surely missed and forever immortalized by the amazing creations he left behind. Number 3. Director Joe Russo and his daughters also make a cameo. Another notable cameo in the Marvel movies is the director himself, Joe Russo. The Russo brothers both directed Infinity War and the End Game after successfully directing Civil War and The Winter Soldier. Unlike his brother, Joe Russo was known for his recurring appearances in other Marvel movies. For Endgame, he played as an openly gay man sharing his woes to Captain America, together with a support group in a scene supposedly 5 years after Infinity War.
He cried as they were serving the salads. I cried just before dessert.
Not only that, he got his daughters, Ava and Leah Russo, some screen time too. I guess these are the perks if your dad is a blockbuster director. Ava played as Hawkeye's daughter, Lila Barton, while Leah played the girl who wanted a selfie with Hulk in the diner. Maybe just like how Angelina Jolie's first appearance in film was with her dad. This might very well be the beginning of something great for these two girls. Number 2. 60 pages worth of ideas and script versions. Writing and planning for Infinity War and Endgame would have been incredibly daunting. Just imagine the countless meetings and script revisions. The creative team actually had to choose and sort through 60 pages worth of possibilities and ideas for the movies. There was even a script revision where Thanos time travels to 2012, defeats the Avengers in that timeline, open a large portal to 2023, and dramatically throw Captain America's decapitated head on the floor in front of the present Avengers. But screenwriters thought that would have been a shocking and gruesome reversal from the original motive, and was perhaps taking it a bit too far. Thus, it was Thanos' head that had to go. Number 1. Behind Iron Man's finest moments. One of the most impactful scenes, if not the most, was Tony Stark's Infinity Gauntlet snap. The climatic scene was actually completed only 2 weeks before the world premiere. The lead-up to the anticipated release was very stressing for the team, but luckily they were able to pull it off. Prior to the actual shooting, there had been a lot of exchanges between Downey and the creative team. A major concern was how he would look and how the scene would be effectively shot. Director Joe Russo said that, logically, a part of Tony's face should be damaged due to the gauntlet's overwhelming destructive power, but the team was considering how it would affect the audience. "If it's too far, you can't look at it. If it's not enough, then you don't feel it," said Russo. Another crucial scene was the matter of Tony's farewell. In the movie, Tony wordlessly looked at everyone for a moment before departing. Originally in the script, there was a prepared emotional speech, but Downey thought that opting to be silent would make the scene more sentimental. All in all, the result was a resounding success, and some viewers were left a bit teary-eyed after the scene. So what do you think? Did we miss out on some notable behind the scenes? If yes, let me know in the comments below. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and I'll see you next time on the channel.
Just a reminder about our new giveaway. We're giving away the new iPad Pro or the new iMac Pro. The choice is yours. All you have to do is watch the full video, leave a like, comment the keyword hidden in the video, and make sure you're subscribed. It's that simple.